Nice gain for the Nasdaq at the opening bell, a minor loss for the Dow. Michael Lee with me this morning. I want to talk Nvida. They report tomorrow. Expectations are sky high. I'm looking at the pre-market and I see it's up another 2.5%, 483 the price this morning. What's going to happen? Can they meet those expectations?
You know, Stuart, after last quarter, it's a tough ask. I've never seen anything like this. And in fact, no one has, because last quarter was the largest revenue guidance raise in the history of the world. It's not,
That's right.
It's not hyperbole. That's not exaggeration.
That's right.
So what are we going to see this quarter? I'd imagine we're going to see something spectacular. And from a personal perspective, what I'd like to see is spectacular earnings, a spectacular beat and raise, but not enough for the market. So kind of a violent sell-off in the stock. So then I could start buying, because this AI trend is for real. It's going to keep going. I think, expectations are moving around right here. They could beat them, but they are the tip of the spear for this AI trend, which has been the story of the market this year. We've had an ugly few weeks, ugly month or so in the Nasdaq, but we're still up close to 30% this year.
In the past, you've told us about ASML, which is they make the machines which the AI chips from Nvidia fit into.
Yes, this ASML is an unbelievable company. They have a monopoly on their machines, and it's been described, the way they handle the supply chains and their manufacturing process, as a combination of magic and miracles, meaning no one's going to pierce this monopoly. It's a Dutch company. No one's going to break them up. Without ASML machines, this AI world in terms of chips can't expand.
It's a Dutch company?
A Dutch company, yes.
Since when have these miraculous machines come out of Europe? But apparently they do now. Last quick one to end it. The 10-year yield. I've got it this morning at 4.34%, I think it is. You think it's peaked?
I think we got to be close to there. And what's really wild is how well stocks are doing while interest rates on the back end are jumping. So it's something to watch. That, if we have a little disappointment from Nvida and this 10-year goes up to, say, 4.5, this could spell kind of a short-term, pretty sharp correction in stocks. So it's something to keep your eye on.
But at some point, you're going to get into Nvidia.
Well, if we have a sell-off year, right now my clients own ASML. But if Nvidia sells off sharply, I'm going to back up the truck, because that's your entry point.
Back up the truck. Well, there's an expression to conjure with, isn't it? Back up the truck and shovel in the money. Mike Lee, thank you very much indeed. It is now precisely